Hello everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This looks like it's going to be a big treat. This is, and I will tell you right off the bat here guys, this is a Leinenkugel beer, which they are famous for making fruity beers. And I'm not a big fruity beer fan, so I don't buy a lot of Leinenkugel beers. But this was sent to me by Rico, and this is the Russian Imperial Stout. So I wasn't aware they were even doing that. I've never seen this beer here available here in Virginia. So I don't know what markets they send this beer to. Rico sent this to me. So Rico, thanks again, my brother, for sending me this beer. I wasn't aware they were doing this style of beer or this big of a beer. This is a 9.5% ABV, dark and complex, with 11 malts and grains, balanced by 3 different and distinct hops. So, and on the back of the bottle, it's got B210111153, and on top of that, it's got 2016. So, I'm not sure what the Leinenkugels dating is. Let me look over here on the beer list. Let's see if it has what Leinenkugels code means. I don't understand why they want to do that silly shit, guys. They could just as easily put a month and a year on there. And Leinenkugel is not even listed on the beer list page here. So, don't have any idea. I'm pretty sure it's a 2016, and being a 9.5%er, it's not super critical. I guess we know the year, that's the vintage, and that's basically all we get. You might be able to go to the website and look up the code to figure out exactly when they done it. I don't have any idea what those numbers mean. So, Rico sent me a list here with the beer, Leinenkugel Big Eddy Imperial Stout. He says 2015, but it's got 2016 above it, 02016. So, not sure if it's a 2016 or 2015, because he's telling me it's a 2015. He said he picked it up last year, so I'm pretty sure it's probably not a 2016 if he picked it up last year. So maybe the 2016 is a timestamp. Don't have any idea. Makes no sense to me why they put that silly ass shit on the bottles. Chaps my ass a lot of times when I look at these silly ass codes that these brewers put on there. It's not for our benefit. It's for theirs and theirs only. So, don't remember the price comes in 4 packs is what he tells me. So, I still think it's probably going to be a tasty beer. I don't know. I'm not a big Leinenkugels fan. Like I said, they make a lot of fruity beers, which I'm not into. That's why I don't buy them. So, let's see what this brings to the table, guys. Maybe they've got a winner here. I'm not exactly sure what to expect here. So, it says brewed by Leinenkugel Brewing Company. In parentheses, it's owned by 10th and Blake, which is part of Miller Coors. Probably another reason why I don't buy Leinenkugel beers. I don't support Miller Coors guys, or AB InBev, or Sabco, or anybody that makes that garbage beer. Any of the big 3, I call them big 3, which is Budweiser, Miller, Coors. Anybody that's been bought out by them, I don't purchase their beers anymore. I don't support those big guys. I'm more supporting the local small time guys. So I would probably not buy this beer. Even before I even get the cap off of it, I'm going to tell you that. Even though Rico spent his hard-earned money on it, sent it to me, wanted me to review it, I will do that. But I would probably not buy this beer because it's owned by Miller Coors. But all of those guys are trying to take over the craft beer world. They're buying craft beer breweries left and right, and which I think is a shame. It sucks. And they have very deep pockets, and they control the beer distribution in a lot of states, especially Virginia. They control shelf space, and they control what beers get put on the shelf, what beers sit in the damn warehouse. So I'm not a big fan of that, guys. So that's just Big Brother telling you what you should drink and what you should not drink, but not putting it out on the shelf and taking up the shelf space in the grocery stores to put the shitty ass beers in. So I think that sucks. I think that's wrong. I think the beer distribution needs to be changed. I really do. I don't think they should control that. It's just another, as far as I'm concerned, it's another part of government telling you what the hell you should be drinking and what you shouldn't be drinking. So not a fan of that. I'm not going to get into that. I think it sucks. So let's get on with this. Commercial description says the Big Eddy Russian Imperial Stout was brewed at Leinenkugel tiny 10th Street Brewery in Milwaukee. The brew boasts a selection of 11 malts and grains balanced by 3 different hops, dark and complex, chocolate tones, and notes of dark fruits. It is a daring yet delicious, travels well, ages well. Food pairings for this beer, and come on, you can do it. There you go. Glass says general chocolate dessert digestive. So you can have it with your meal, a strong dish, or before dinner as a digestive, or after dinner as a dessert. Glass right a pint back a 9-tumbler snifter. Got my favorite snifter, and can be solid for long periods of time. So let's get the cap off of this bad boy. Now, while I'm opening this, I will tell you guys, and this video probably won't post for a month. I'm reviewing this on the 6th of August. I've only got one opener left. I've got a dark blue opener left. May be gone by the time you see this. If I still have it, you want it, shoot me an email. Because it's liable to be a couple months before I order anymore. Plenty of t-shirts. If you need a t-shirt, still got plenty of sizes, the black and the white. Let me know. Alright, that pour give us about a finger of head. Pitch black, guys. Good looking stout in the glass. No light whatsoever. Let's get a nose on it. Rich roasted malt, caramel, toffee, bittersweet chocolate. Hints of some dark fruit. Smells very, very well done. Very nice. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Smells wonderful. Let's put it to the lips. Get the tongue and the lips on it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico, my brother. Wow, very nice. Very nicely done. Very tasty. I am impressed. It just goes to show you these guys can do these style of beers. But this chaps my ass that Miller, Coors, AB InBev are buying up all these damn breweries. I hate it. But it's hard to walk away when somebody like that with deep pockets comes up and offers you millions of damn dollars to buy your brewery. And they go, sure, they sell out. And I mark them off the list. I don't buy them anymore. They don't need my money. They got deep pockets already. I'll support the little guys. The ones that don't sell out. Very nice though. I will say that. Awesomely well done. Alcohol is super well hidden for 9.5%. And I'm going to grade it accordingly. Even though it's owned by Miller Coors, I'm going to grade it accordingly. But this is probably something that I would not spend my money on because they are owned by Miller Coors. And I have not seen this beer here. Of course, I don't even look. When I see Leinenkugels, I keep moving. I don't even look at what Leinenkugel is offering. Like I said, they make a whole lot of fruity beers, which I am not interested in. I don't drink the fruity beers. It just doesn't blow my hair back. A lot of people love it. I call them chick beers. And that's probably going to piss a lot of people off, but that's what I call them. A lot of ladies like those fruity, sweet, easy to drink beers. Very tasty, very tasty. But let me take it and let her sip it a couple times and go out there and finish my stogie that I've been smoking on while I've got the grill fired up and cooking some stuffed burgers. And we'll come back and tell you what I think of this. Pretty impressive so far. Even though it's owned by those fools. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Been sitting on about 30 minutes or so. Went very well with the Punch Bare Knuckle cigar that I was smoking. I like smoking those cigars. Maduro wrapped. Nice leathery, peppery, woody taste to go with these dark beers like this. Very nice pairing. Any of you guys that smoke cigars, the Punch Bare Knuckle probably is one of their better cigars in my opinion. Punch makes a lot of different cigars, but the Punch is a full-bodied, heavy cigar. Goes well with these very, very dark beers, the stouts, Russian Imperial Stouts, and Imperial Porters and stuff like that. So this is a very nice beer, guys. I'm impressed. I am impressed. I will have to say that with this beer. I'm not a Leinenkugel fan because it makes so many fruity beers, but this is pretty tasty. Rico, once again, my brother, thanks a bunch for sending me this. Changing my mind a little bit on what they do produce, but being owned by Coors Miller, just can't support those guys. I just can't do it, guys. But this is very tasty. If you can get this in your area, it's probably one you should pick up. I don't know what he paid for this. He didn't tell me. Don't remember what the price was. That's what he says. But a very tasty beer, especially in the style. I wouldn't think it was a pricey beer. Let's do the final chug. Haven't had a lot of Leinenkugel beers because they do make so many fruity beers. But I'll have to say this is probably the best Leinenkugel beer that I've ever had. Very tasty. I do enjoy this style of beer. So very well done. Alcohol is very well hidden. Nice roasty malt. Hints of bittersweet chocolate, dark fruit, caramel, toffee. Very well done. The only way this beer could be better is we put it in a bourbon barrel and put a better date code on the bottle than what they're putting on there. It is easy to see, but it's a bunch of jumbled up numbers. It even got 2016 on the top there, which evidently is a date code, or time stamps, what I mean. Instead of a date code, the numbers underneath there probably goes more to say when the beer was actually put in the bottle. But they could just as easily put a month and a year. Instead of putting all those numbers on there, that means nothing to the average consumer or the average beer buyer. So, Rico, thanks again, my brother. I do think it's a great beer. I do think it's an A beer, and I am going to give this an 8, an A minus. I would probably give this a 91 if I was giving a numeric rating. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 86 in the very good range. It is a very good beer, no doubt. I think it's just a tad better than that, even though as much as it grinds my grist or chaps my ass, as I'd like to say, being owned by Miller Coors, it's a well done beer. It is a well done beer. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says 99 overall and 89 in the style. So we got an 86, we got a 91, and a 99. The only reason that's preventing me from giving a better grade is because of the date stamp they've got on there and being owned by Miller Coors. Don't support those guys. I don't, guys. I would probably never buy this beer, even if it was available here, because they are owned by Miller Coors, and I just don't support those guys. They don't need my money. They got deep pockets already. So, with that being said, let's go over to Untappd for the final rate and grade. Untappd has it as 3.72, which is about an 88 in my book. So, Rate Beer, and Beer Advocate and Untappd's got about the same grade there. Not quite to the A category, but a B plus. So with that being said, if you've had this one from Leinenkugel, this is their Big Eddy Russian Imperial Stout. Very nice, very well done. As long as they keep their hands out of it. I'm actually surprised it's got the date stamp that it has, rather than having a month, day, and a year like all the rest of their Coors, Miller stuff has. So, if you've had it, let me know what you think. And once again, Rico, thank you again, my brother, for letting me try this beer. Like I said, I probably wouldn't purchase this beer, knowing who owns the beer company. But I'm glad I got to try it. So thank you again, my friend. If you've had this one from Leinenkugel, their Big Eddy Russian Imperial Stout, let me know what you think, guys. And going back tomorrow, let's dig something tasty out of the fridge. See you then.